Welcome to History Warfare HQ. Today, we embark on a journey through the annals of modern conflict to explore the pivotal role of NATO, from the Cold War era to the present day. Join us as we delve into the evolution of this influential military alliance and its impact on global security. NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, emerged in 1949 as a response to the growing threat of Soviet expansionism in post-World War II Europe. It was initiated by the United States, with Secretary of State Dean Acheson playing a key role in proposing the formation of a collective defense organization. Diplomatic negotiations took place primarily in Washington, D.C., London, and Paris, with representatives from countries such as the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, and Portugal participating in discussions. The signing of the NATO treaty marked a significant turning point in the geopolitics of the Cold War era, solidifying the alliance between North American and European powers. Since its inception, NATO has expanded to include countries such as Germany, Greece, Turkey, Spain, Poland, Hungary, and many others, shaping the security landscape of Europe and beyond. Throughout the Cold War, NATO served as a cornerstone of Western security strategy, deterring Soviet aggression through a policy of collective defense. The alliance bolstered its military capabilities with a significant buildup of forces, including the deployment of troops, tanks, and nuclear weapons along the Iran Kurdian. NATO's resolve was tested during critical moments such as the Berlin Crisis and the Cuban Missile Crisis, where the alliance's unity and cohesion were put to the ultimate test. NATO undertook various endeavors during the Cold War to assert its dominance and deter potential threats. These included large-scale military exercises, such as Exercice Abel Archer in 1983, which simulated a NATO response to a Soviet nuclear attack. The alliance also engaged in surveillance and reconnaissance activities, monitored Soviet military movements, and conducted patrols along the Iron Curtain to maintain vigilance and readiness. With the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, NATO faced a new set of challenges and opportunities. The end of the Cold War ushered in an era of geopolitical uncertainty and instability, prompting NATO to adapt its mission and capabilities to meet emerging threats. The alliance expanded its membership to include former Warsaw Pact countries in Eastern Europe, extending its reach and influence into previously contested territories. NATO's post-Cold War transformation also saw a shift towards expeditionary operations and crisis management missions beyond its traditional borders. The alliance conducted peacekeeping missions in the Balkans, including operations in Bosnia and Herzegovina and Kosovo, to promote stability and security in the region. Additionally, NATO played a key role in international efforts to combat terrorism, providing support for operations in Afghanistan following the September 11 attacks. NATO member countries collectively spend significant amounts on defense annually, with the United States contributing the largest share. In 2021, the overall defense spending of NATO members amounted to over $1 trillion USD, with the United States alone accounting for approximately 65% of this total. This substantial investment underscores NATO's military influence and its commitment to maintaining collective defense capabilities in an evolving security environment. Despite efforts to build constructive dialogue and cooperation, NATO-Russia relations have been marked by tensions and mistrust in recent years. Disputes over issues such as missile defense, military exercises, and the annexation of Crimea have strained relations between the alliance and Moscow, raising concerns about a potential return to Cold War-era confrontation. However, both sides continue to engage in dialogue and diplomatic efforts to prevent escalation and promote mutual security interests. Beyond its well-known roles in the Cold War and post-Cold War eras, NATO has been involved in various military interventions, some less known and others infamous. These interventions include operations in Afghanistan, where NATO forces supported the Afghan government in its efforts to combat terrorism and stabilize the country. Additionally, NATO conducted airstrikes in Kosovo in 1999 to halt ethnic cleansing and promote peace in the region. The casualties resulting from these interventions have been significant, with both civilian and military losses recorded. NATO's actions have not been without controversy. Critics argue that the alliance's interventions have sometimes led to unintended consequences, including civilian casualties, displacement, and the exacerbation of conflicts. The NATO-led intervention in Libya in 2011, for example, aimed at protecting civilians from the Gaddafi regime, resulted in significant civilian casualties and contributed to the destabilization of the country. Additionally, NATO's expansion into Eastern Europe has been viewed by some as provocative and destabilizing, fueling tensions with Russia and contributing to regional instability. The decision to deploy troops and conduct military exercises near Russia's borders has drawn criticism from Moscow and raised concerns about the risk of inadvertent conflict. Furthermore, NATO's reliance on military force as a primary tool of intervention has been questioned by advocates of diplomacy and conflict resolution. Critics argue that NATO's interventionist approach has often prioritized short-term military objectives over long-term political solutions, leading to prolonged conflicts and instability in regions such as Afghanistan and the Balkans. In recent years, debates have intensified over NATO's role in global security and the need for the alliance to adapt to new challenges such as cyber threats, terrorism, and hybrid warfare. Some argue for a more restrained and cautious approach to military intervention, emphasizing the importance of diplomacy, dialogue, and international cooperation in resolving conflicts and promoting peace. As NATO continues to navigate these complex and contentious issues, it faces growing pressure to demonstrate accountability, transparency, and respect for international law in its operations. The alliance's ability to address these concerns will be crucial in maintaining public confidence and support for its mission of collective defense and security cooperation. As we look to the future, NATO faces a range of new and evolving security challenges, including cyber threats, disinformation campaigns, and geopolitical rivalries. The alliance must adapt its strategies, capabilities, and partnerships to meet these challenges while upholding its core principles of collective defense, democracy, and the rule of law. NATO's ability to navigate these complexities will be crucial in ensuring peace, stability, and prosperity for its member states and the wider international community. Join us next time as we continue to unravel the intricate tapestry of history, warfare, and geopolitics. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content, and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest uploads. Thanks for watching History Warfare.